everybody and welcome back to Relax My Dog. Now today's video is all about how to house train your dog slash a new dog. So if you would like to learn a little bit more about this, and if you are getting a new dog or you currently have a new dog, then you may be interested in a few of our top tips related to this topic. But let's just get started. Now before we do begin, let me know down below in the comments, how did you find house training went with your dog? I mean, with Milo, he was really good actually. I think because he's a border collie, he's a clever dog anyway, but he would go to the door when he wanted to go out pretty much from the start. There was a few accidents here and there obviously, but as a whole it was really good. So the first top tip is to begin house training them between the age of 12 to 16 weeks. At this point they can control their bladder and their bowel movements. So this is from the point that their behaviour should show that they are mature enough to be able to hold in or to be able to tell you when they need to go to the bathroom, because it's almost like an alert to the brain that tells them that they need to go outside. So between 12 and 16 weeks, obviously it's dependent on a dog and how quick they are and things like that, so just be aware of that. If you're wanting to get a dog and you want to get them at a crucial time, that will be the time to get one. Now the second top tip is to keep them in a regular feeding schedule, so they should be having a breakfast and a dinner and a snack during the day. But also beware that in between meals, don't leave their bowl out. If they don't eat their food, take the food away. Just try and get them into the routine that as soon as they put the bowl down, that's their time to eat. There's no other time for them to eat, and then straight after that let them outside and do their business. So they almost get into this routine that they know that as soon as they've finished their dinner, it's taken away and they need to go out. That's how it works with Milo anyway, and it works quite well. Now fact number 3 is to take your dog out regularly, especially during this 12 to 16 weeks, so that they can do their business. Obviously this is to eliminate any accidents that your dog might do in the house, but it is obviously your responsibility. It's a new dog, they're just learning still, so if they go to the door, praise them because they've told you they need to go out, let them out, do the business, and make sure you're doing this between every half an hour to an hour so that they get the opportunity to actually do the business, because what you don't want is for them to be stuck inside for hours and hours and having no other choice but to do it inside. Now top tip number 4 is to maybe use a crate. I'm not talking about a tiny little one, but get a crate that's big enough for them to turn around in, to stand up in, to sit down in, but not big enough for them to sort of not be able to reach every corner, because you don't want a big crate and a small dog, because they'll see this area as their living area and this area is their bathroom if they're not let out regularly. So you want a crate that's just the right size for that dog. And then top tip number 5 is to never punish your dog. Accidents are bound to happen during this stage of your puppy's life, so never ever punish them for it. You can definitely do things like letting them outside, or just make sure you're letting them out regularly. If you ever see them sniffing around somewhere that you think they're going to do something, let them out so their behaviour goes to whenever they need to go to the toilet. They're always outside, so it'll eventually click and they'll be house trained in the end. But if you do want to let your dog know that what they have done is unacceptable, using something like a clap or just sort of a motion and a sound that your dog will acknowledge as something that they've done that isn't acceptable, that will be the best way to do it, rather than shouting at them, raising your voice, because eventually it will just make the dog fear you and be uncomfortable in your presence, which obviously you definitely don't want. That is it for this week's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and you would like to. And yes, me and Milo will see you next week for next week's video. Bye.